why is it a double standard with dudes? So it's like, you just want to deal with them and get to know them and it be, cool. But they don't want to commit. They don't want a relationship and stuff if you're dating right away. They don't want that. They just want to kick it with you on their time. Cool. But then if you start to maneuver in a way that they don't really like or understand, then they start acting funny, and then like the fun goes away. Maybe the sexual nights or sexual encounters or like going out and doing things together.
Well,
they act funny when you're not even doing anything, because we're not promiscuous like that unless you a Jezebel. We're not promiscuous. We gon' if we're single, we're gonna fuck with one person, even though we're single. Having sex wise.
Let's address that. Let's address that one piece right there. That the fact of the part about just being single. Let's address that first issue, because my theory or opinion, if you want to call it, okay. So they know we're single, and good men know loyal women when they get them. It's already automatic. They already know, like, man, this chick is mad loyal. Okay, so she's not going to be out there screwing 6, 7, 8, 12 other people. If it's just you and her, it's just about you and her. But y'all get flaky when y'all make the moves. Y'all be out talking about I'm going to kick it with this chick, that chick. That's cool. If that's what you want to do, stress that in the beginning. Don't come out with this, baby, it's me and you. I love you, it's only me and you. If you want to be in a situation, because it's not a relationship, it's a situation.
It's a
situationship where you're doing you. Meaning, you get to go out, see other people, date other people, chill with other people. If you want to screw other people, I mean, that's what you want to do. That's cool. But a man can't take it if a woman flexes the same way. He can't even take the thought process of her being with somebody else. Did it ever cross the male's mind that the same way you feel that you don't want her out there dealing with a bunch of different niggas, she don't want you dealing with a bunch of different chicks? Why is it so hard for y'all to understand how you feel she feels too? Why is it so hard for you to understand we go through what you go through? As a woman, and me personally, and I can speak for us here, we're not trying to be with 6 or 7 different dudes. We just want to have that one man that we know.
Your go-to.
That's our man. Like
until it's lock-in time.
Right. So the one person that I'm gonna deal with, because it ain't no ring on no fingers, right? We ain't locked in. I ain't locked into you. You ain't locked into me.
But don't half-ass do that.
Right.
And don't act funny.
And keep it real 24/7. Like, don't lie about stuff. If there's no reason. If there's something you want to do, you desire,
we're human.
That's right. Talk, because communication is key. Number one, men don't understand that. Me personally, and I think Jules feels the same way. If I can speak for her, we would appreciate the honesty, if nothing else. If nothing else, just be honest. You might get bored.
Because you can take it better. I can take that better.
Right.
Because at least you told me.
Right, and it shows me your level of trust. Like, I know I can trust you because you're going to come at me with truth, with facts, reality.
You a solid
Don't just assume, man, she's an emotional chick and she's full of feelings and emotions, so I really want to be with this chick.
They be having more feelings than we do.
Right.
They just hide them shit.
Say that again.
Y'all be having more feelings than us, but y'all hide the shit like y'all not human. Some shit. I don't get this shit. But all I'm saying is, me personally, if I'm fucking with you and everything is going smooth, I might do some things that might turn you off. My personality is big. It's very big. So I know that I can do things that can, be like, this motherfucker is too much. If you, at that point, you feel like why you gotta start acting funny because of that? Don't do that. Don't change up your whole, everything is just going fine, and then you just want to switch everything up because you got rubbed wrong and you didn't say shit. I mean, who the fuck? I mean, and you be like, well, what's wrong? You good? Yeah, everything's fine. Like, no, the fuck it ain't. Everything is different. Like, what the fuck happened? We was having fun, enjoying each other's company.
Keep it real.
We threw the juicy in there, and then it got all fucked up.
So, issue. if you have issues, like if there's things you don't do, because you know everybody's level of promiscuity is different. You know, some people might like one thing and you know you might not like the thing they like, or whatever the case may be. But don't freeze. You know, just speak on it. Be like, yo, look, I'm not with that, or I don't do this, or I don't do that type of thing. But don't just be like, nah, I'm good, I'm tired, or want to roll over and go to sleep, but then you want me to, I don't even know. But I'm just saying, like, don't make the situation awkward.
The
like,
fact of the matter is energy. You can feel people's energy.
Yes, and that energy flows, and you can always tell when it's not a real energy. You can tell when you faking the funk, or you ain't even trying to keep it real about what you're going through emotionally, mentally. Because women, we tell our stuff. We put our stuff on blast. Men, y'all just be like, nah,
I didn't want to hear all that. Or
right.
my homeboy be like, man, I'm saying I don't even know the girl like this. She telling me her whole life and shit like that, and it's like, well, what? Like, nigga, what? Like, it's so confusing. Like, he'll ask her a question, and then she might come back with a book. You know, it might be a little deep. And then he's like, well, I ain't asked for all that. And it's like, men are from Mars and women are from Venus. I don't give a fuck. The shit is fucked up. Like, the communication between man and woman. I done had niggas come to me way after a fact. After we done messed with each other, like, long time ago. And it's like, man, it was just like, man, it was too much of this or that. They'll tell me something. And at the time when it was happening, they being all weird and macho. And I'm like, what is wrong? What went left? And then they just be, I don't know. And I'm talking about grown-ass man now. He grown. We was younger. He's older than me, though. He's in his 50s now. But he was super fine. Anyway, the point is, he was, you know, he told me. He told me now, like probably a couple months ago, he told me that he was just going through some shit when it came to me, because he was like, man, it was just like I was so excited, or like he fumbled over the fact that he was actually fucking with me, which doesn't even make no sense. But
no, because in his earlier
I get it now, but right. I didn't get it the way he was acting at the time. I was like, whatever.
So let me ask you,
niggas be running from how they feel and shit.
So that's another issue. Another question on the board is, why do men feel like they have to hide their feelings? You want us to open up as women and tell you everything. You want to read us like a book. Like, you want every page, the blueprint, so to speak. And you want to be able to fill out before you jump in the boat, right? But we are just the same as women as you are as men. We feel the same. We address the same. We not identical to everything, but I mean, our feelings are just like your feelings. So if you want us to put shit on the table, and you want us to be able to speak on our emotions and feelings, then don't you feel that you should be able to do the same?
And ultimately, we all want the same thing. We all want our ego stroked at some point, make us feel like we're wanted, cared for. As much as you guys don't want to say that, y'all want that shit. You know what I'm saying? Y'all really want what, you know, people, you want it, but you're not saying it because you want to feel
pride.
Like
no pride.
Yeah, it's like a pride thing. Mm-hmm. Or they don't, it's like a when you win, I win type of shit, like some little game, mouse game. And I got some homegirls that like to play those games, but I don't personally like to play those games.
Right. No.
I'm just going to tell you what it is.
Right, that part.
But if you are closed off, I'm just going to not say anything, because I feel like
there's no energy matching.
It's gonna be too much. Yeah, it's gonna be too much for me to just say what it is. What I already know.
How can you know what to say if it's closed off, because you don't feel that connection?
Well, I feel what's going on. I just don't say anything because I know that they're gonna deny it. Okay. They're gonna act like that's not what it is.
I'm gonna confront you, and I'm just gonna speak my piece, because that's who I am.
They just look at you like,
and they do look retarded. Like,
and you be like, but they be mad. They trying to figure out, how the fuck do you know that?
Right.
But that's what I go through.
Because they don't expect us to have the answers that they have. They want to be the alpha male. Some alpha males need to understand that there are alpha females.
And then they pride, their ego be like, nah, because not really. what it is like, nah, nigga, this is what I said. How about that? This is what the fuck I said.
And the problem is they can't handle it. It's just too much. They don't know how to deal with having someone as equal as they are. There's nothing wrong with y'all being the head of the household and having the upper hand. Listen, I want a good, strong man.
The truth is, we run shit, and we make y'all feel like y'all run shit. That's just what it is. We run shit.
That's why the saying is, behind every good man is what? A good woman.
Yeah.
Okay? But
the sooner you guys catch on to that, the sooner the better.
Yes, the easier this will be. Then we won't have to have these little videos and these little chit chats so that y'all can reply back and be like, nah, what that bitch in the pink was saying is some crazy shit.
I don't fucking like her.
This one was saying,
lying.
Right. But truth is,
they gon' look, somebody gonna come and be like, I don't really agree. But I kinda agree with you said. But then, like, I be getting calls like that. Like, people will be like, well, see, my feelings was hurt when you said that we ain't attached to the kids.
So then
like,
just say that. Then just say that your feelings were hurt. Just say that, you know what, I was offended by that. Because I will quickly tell you in a heartbeat, that shit just pissed me off. Why would you even say that?
We have sons, though.
Way, you know?
So we are raising boys. We know what the fuck time it is. Like, I damn near raised my brother. So I know how y'all, we already know.
I got now, so y'all know I got some boys, and I had to raise them. And let me say this right now:
they be hiding their emotions.
They on
and
track,
you have to pull their cards just for them to admit it. Like, oh yeah, you right, mom. Now, after it take about 30, 40 minutes of conversation to get to that, for them to just say you right.
That's how mine were. But right now, my kids tell me everything, and I got they back. And I'm there for them. But
no, they tell you. Fuck, it don't matter if they tell you. They need to tell their bitches that.
Exactly.
That's the point I'm getting at.
Yeah, so they have a hard time dealing and coping in their relationships because they don't know how to communicate effectively.
No.
I'm not putting everything on the male, saying it's the male's issue and problem. No,
there are women that are petty.
Yes. But all I'm saying is communication is key. You got to speak on what you feel, and you got to let that out. Don't act like pride is too big for you.
Like, I ain't gonna call her because she ain't call me. If you want to see me,
please pick up the phone and be like, yo, what's good, what's up? Because I'm probably 10 out of 10 times be quiet, home watching TV, or laying there watching TV, anything. I'm not one of them. Oh, look, he didn't even get over. Okay.
Oh.
Man, get out the way.
Get the fuck out of here. Did you see that?
I bet you it's a guy driving.
It's a guy.
Anyway, so.
Patty Eddie in the front of us.
Right. If you want to see me, pick up the phone and call me. Pick up the phone and say, or text me.
If you need someone to talk to.
And say, Say, hey, by the way, you know what?
Satisfaction.
She's singing over here. Listen, pick up the phone. Text me. Say, hey, I would like to see you, or I'm thinking about you. I don't have an issue or problem doing it. Why do we always have to be the first ones to initiate? I mean, it's a good thing that we do initiate, but I want somebody who's going to go back and forth with me. I don't want to have the conversation by myself. I don't always want to be the person that has to initiate. It should be equal on both sides.
Because we like y'all, well, he don't want to talk to me.
The minute y'all don't respond, or the minute y'all don't talk, we'll let that minute slide or whatever. But when time passes, I'm like, okay, you know what?
He don't want to talk.
This person ain't trying to holler, so done.
And then they'll come back 10 years later, man.
Why you ain't text? Why you ain't call me?
You, man. It's like, what?
Why we even gotta go there, though? Why we even gotta go there, though? At the end of the day, you should have said something, and you sitting there on pride.
The go-to line when you're over 30 with niggas from your past. Man, I used to love you. I used to have a crush on you. Oh man,
oh my God,
I remember. Or even like it could be a little while. It could have been a couple of years ago. You be like, damn, but nigga, you didn't say nothing. It's like you felt that way, but you didn't.
But
say
you didn't say
nothing.
You just let the time go because why? Because you pride.
But I do have a certain person that did. Very proud of him. He bossed up and told me exactly how he felt. But that's rare, and that's even rare for him. Because I couldn't even believe he did that. Because he's so not the person that's going to do that. So he grew a lot. But at the end of the day, men are scared of rejection, but so are women.
Right.
But we more ready. We'll be like, we take the most rejection though.
we more prepared on how to deal with it.
We take the most rejection. I know it feels like it's not true, but men are constantly, especially right now with all the many women to one man, they're really like seriously, like it's not even a game. It's probably like 5 to 10 women throwing themselves at each dude. So when you come along and you seem a little too good to be true, and they scared, they like, I'm just fucking with something that's less scary.
Mm-hmm.
Like something
easy that I can deal with.
Something I can just like,
right.
You know, I'm not gonna get all fucked up over this. My mind will be straight fucking with this chick.
Right.
But if I fuck with her, she might fuck my head up.
Right.
But you're wrong 90% of the time. Then you miss out because you're being private. So miss out on a strong connection for nothing.
Let's let that pride shit go and let's just communicate effectively. And if I fuck up and do something you don't like, tell me. Be like, yo, you know what? That
The
shit
dating
is not
world
cool.
sucks.
And also, I don't have a problem with you coming to me and talking to me, but corrections are done behind closed doors between you and me, not in front of the world. In front of everybody, we are together. We are a unit. We are one. The minute you let the next person, because it could be a nigga or a chick, see they can infiltrate, that relationship is done. Because that's exactly what they're going to try to do. And there are people out here that feel like they're just waiting to see you slip up so that they can get their foot in the door and mess with. Now, if you got a good, strong, solid relationship, then you ain't got to worry about that. But in this area, I've yet to see that. So anyway.
Well, what about dating when it's not no you're one? Because you're not one when
so
you're
if
dating.
you're dating and you're not one, you still need to communicate. Because I'm tired of hearing, well, what you won't do, the next bitch will. Well, if you feel you need the next bitch, damn it, go get her. Why you come to me in the first damn place? Let's communicate.
To
say,
take
hey,
their shot.
By the way,
they got to take their shot.
Yeah, but you can't take your shot and then be a demanding, okay, I said hello, now let's fuck. No, that's not how it works, okay? That's not how this goes, okay? I need you to get to know me.
You
find out
I said hello.
who I am.
Now,
don't judge the book by its cover. Read the bitch before you decide to make a decision. Like, get to know the person before you demand the sex. I'm so freaking tired of that.
That's the longest meeting in the fucking world.
What?
This meeting, goddamn. How much is the meeting? I want to fucking sing.
Okay, so we're going to sign off real quick now.
Yeah, we signing off.
And we'll be back later on the next episode, but this was a good one. So we'll hit y'all up again.
Hey, till next time, you already know. I wish you peace, health, wealth, and the time to enjoy them all.